Thanks for tuning in. For today's video, we got out on a chilly morning. Topwater has been working early for us. This time of year you can catch a few early. I was using the chrome and blue EPOP. If you watch my channel at all, you know I use an EPOP just about exclusively. They're kind of hard to find right now, so I've got a supply of them, and I've switched over to the chrome and blue, which is the second best color. The chartreuse and silver is the best color in my opinion. Caught a couple of good ones, and then it just shut down. It's just this time of year, dealing with the cold fronts is a big part of fishing. So fishing was tough. It's weird. Usually when the topwater's good over here, I can't catch them on my side, and vice versa. I caught them yesterday, some anyway, so we probably won't catch a topwater fish. Ooh, I take that back. Oh boy, Zane, that's a good fish. Yeah. That's better than I thought it was when he hit.
Yeah, I didn't think he was a decent one. Evidently, it's just one, though. It's better than none.
Hey. Yeah, that's a 2-pounder. Nice fish. I will take it. A little topwater start today. Oh, Zane, did he hit it? I got him. It's a good fish, whatever it is. I didn't even have to move it.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm gonna have to net it because it's a good one. Ooh, it's even bigger than the last one.
It's a spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a spot. It's a good one. I mean, it's a doozy.
You didn't even pop it, did you?
No, it hit the water and I hadn't even started moving it yet. It's a good one.
Well, he hit it, what, halfway to the boat?
No, because I hadn't moved it yet.
Oh, boy. That is a good one.
There we go.
Look at that one.
Boy, Zane, that's probably a 3 there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice fish.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, something's flat.
Yeah, Zane, it just hit the water and I hadn't even, I don't know what I was doing. That's dose.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
I didn't even make a good cast.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Your cast wasn't that good.
It wasn't. It wasn't even in there a ways. All right, thanks for tuning in. We're out here. We started a little early. Topwater has been working. We're throwing the Spro E-Pops as usual. I got the chrome and blue today, and it's working so far. I got at least, what, 5 pounds of fish in those two.
Yeah, they would have liked those fish the other day at that tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I see some bait. We got, there's probably what, almost a dozen deer right there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them, and they're frisky. 8
of them, yep. Usually you see a lot of deer moving. That's a good sign that the fishing's going to be good.
Man, you can see the wind's blowing. Look at the fog.
Yep. It isn't supposed to blow though. Of course, they never get, you know, the weatherman never gets it right.
I just saw a well right here.
Yeah, that's either a gar or a carp though.
The gar.
I don't want a gar taking my e-pop. These things are hard to get nowadays. Oop, you get him?
Yeah.
And you didn't have to move it. Ooh.
Hey.
Is he a netter?
Yeah. But it's a good fish.
Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a 2-pounder or 2.5 maybe. Look, it's pretty fat.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Boy.
Good Lord. Okay, be nice. Boy, he wanted to stick me. I just got him skinned. He's barely. Yeah, he wasn't even stuck.
That's a nice fish. Yeah, and the fat one. Well, he'd been eating. You gotta like those when you don't have to move it. So after the topwater was over, we fished jigs for a little bit. I don't think I even caught a fish on a jig. My brother caught a couple of nice largemouths, which you'll see. Stick him. Ooh, ooh, it's a nice one. Largy. A good largy too. Boy, that's 3.5-er.
Boy,
So.
Come here. Boy, he took it.
Oh man, you drop enough fish.
I don't want to hurt them.
That's a nice one. Yeah, nice largy.
I can't believe I felt the bite.
That's another decent fish. Is it a largy again?
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Oh boy.
Another decent largemouth. That's even bigger than the last one.
Yes, it is.
That might be a 4-pounder.
That might be.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Boy, they're slippery. Come on. That thing just slipped out of my. I got fumble fingers.
And then a little later, we noticed some fish schooling out on the surface. And what'll happen is these the bass will suspend underneath this schools of bait. Schools of bait were on the surface, so the bass will suspend down. It just depends on the day. You got to check your fish finder. And what we were doing was throwing small swim baits, letting it, counting it down to whatever depth we were seeing the fish at, and then start working it really slow. it worked. We caught some good fish. If you watch my channel, I do this every year fishing for stripers. I throw these swim baits. You have to experiment with the size of the swim bait. There are different types of bait, especially up here on the north end of the lake. There's going to be thread fins, there's going to be herring, and then there's some gizzard shad as well. And they're all three different size usually. So you may run into different size schools of bait fish in the same day. You might have some 3-inch thread fins. You might have some 5-inch herring. It just depends. So I'm going to show you here. I've got 3 different sizes here. They're not a big difference in size, but it does make a difference. So you need to take several different sizes with you and experiment. And I just use the same jig head, same jig heads that I use when I fish the jig and fluke. Throw it out, count it down, and start working it.
Is it a good one?
I can't tell. Yeah, it's not a bad fish.
Huh. Oh, look at how fat they are.
A nice one on the old magic swim bait. He hit it more than once.
Yeah.
So we got wolf packs out here chasing bait, and we're just throwing the swim bait, slow reeling it, and we're catching some fish.
Oh, Dana.
Oh, you boy, Zane. Of course, I had just cast out 100 miles.
Oh.
Ah, well, I should be in. You should be in before me. Anyway. We're setting over 45 feet of water doing this. And it won't be long until this old swim bait will be catching the stripers. Those fish are relatively shallow.
Yeah, you better chuck it now, because I don't. Jeez.
Oh, boy, he hammered. He hammered me, and then I missed him, and he came back and got it. It's not a big one, but I'll take it. I think this is the second fish. The first fish really hammered it.
He's a dink.
He is a dinkster. And I need a new swim bait. Uh-oh, pulling some drag.
I'm sure it's a good one. Boy, look at this crap he's spitting out. Oh boy. So So he hit you multiple times.
Yeah. It's another nice one. That's a 2-pounder. Zane, I had to throw it. I had to let that sink for a while before.
Swimbait, Dana.
I got my swim bait. Ooh, it's a nice one too. Boy. Ah, Zane, that's a 3.5 probably.
Boy, that is a good one. He hammered it.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah. Well,
You know, just slowly reeling it.
it's another nice one too. Not quite as nice, but it's a good one.
Huh.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how we caught them on this day. Just another tool to add to your arsenal of stuff to try. I really like fishing the swim baits. They just hammer it. You're gonna have to vary your retrieve. Sometimes they want it reeled a little faster, sometimes a little slower. But anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you next time.